Colonel James H. Kasler was born in South Bend, Indiana, on May 2, 1926, and spent his youth in Indianapolis, graduating from Shortridge High School and quickly enlisting in the U.S. Army Reserve at the age of 17. He would enter active duty 6 months later in the United States Army Air Force. Colonel Kasler first served as a tail gunner in World War II on the B-29 Superfortress. He would go on in subsequent years to serve in the Korean War, piloting the F-86 Sabre with the 4th Fighter Interceptor Wing. He became an early Korean War Jet Ace, a title bestowed to aviators with 5 kills. The Korean Jet Ace would go on to fly 101 combat missions. His heroism already cemented from service in World War II and the Korean War, Colonel Kasler's bravery and commitment to his country was far from over. Colonel Kasler was deployed to Southeast Asia in 1966 to serve as an F-105 pilot with the 354th Tactical Fighter Squadron in Thailand during the Vietnam War. His exemplary service and reputation followed him, and quickly his wingmates would refer to him as a one-man Air Force. Weeks after leading the most successful attack of the Vietnam War on the Haiphong oil depot complex, on his 94th mission, Colonel Kasler was wounded and shot down, capping for a fellow wingman who was shot down. Forced to eject, Colonel Kasler, with a badly injured leg, was captured by the Vietnamese and held as a prisoner of war. He refused to cooperate or surrender, despite enduring extensive torture. He would see freedom 6½ years later, released during Operation Homecoming on March 4, 1973. A few months later, Colonel Kasler served as the Indianapolis 500 Parade Grand Marshal. Colonel Kasler received the Air Force Cross 3 times for his incredible bravery in combat, an award that ranks just below the Medal of Honor, the only person in history to whom it has been awarded 3 times. Other honors and awards include 2 Silver Stars, the Legion of Merit, 9 Distinguished Flying Crosses, 2 Bronze Star Medals, 2 Purple Hearts, and 11 Air Medals. Fellow POW Senator John McCain would say, "I was privileged to serve in the company of heroes like Jim Kasler. They were the ones who sustained me." After retiring from the United States Air Force, Colonel Kasler and his family spent many years in business in Momence, Illinois, where Colonel Kasler owned a golf course and pursued numerous civic and charitable activities. Colonel Kasler found great success in his post-military years in Illinois, but Indiana was both his beginning and final resting place, receiving a full military burial in Crown Hill Cemetery. Hoosiers can actively see Colonel Kasler's connection to Indiana through the Colonel James H. Kasler Squadron of the Indiana Wing Civil Air Patrol in the Greenwood Municipal Airport, as well as an F-86 static display at the VFW Post 7119, located at Fort Harrison.